Imagine a life with no reliable income, food, or shelter. This is the reality for some members in our community. So for this City Report, we're talking about a growing problem in Shawnee. We talked to Melissa Blankenship and Angie Phillips of the Shawnee Rescue Mission about homelessness in Shawnee.
When you think about homeless, they think about the man with a backpack, but that has changed. The face of homelessness is not that anymore. It's teenagers we're seeing. It's the elderly. It's just all across the board different.
Statistically, chronic homeless, there's approximately 101 chronic homeless, but the definition for homeless is a lot broader than that. That is those that are sleeping on couches, those that are coming out of prison, that have nowhere to go. So the growing number in Shawnee is vast, and it's very hard to put a number to homelessness because they have no address. They have nowhere to go. So it's very difficult to be able to put a census to the chronic homeless problem in Shawnee. But just working on a regular basis with them, we realize that it's growing because daily we're seeing new people.
Being on this corner downtown, we're right in the midst of it, and I didn't realize until I came downtown. I knew we had a problem, and a lot to be addressed with the homeless, but I see it daily now. I have them even sometimes come in my door, and especially through the cold weather, they wanted a warm cup of coffee, and I saw them peeking in doorways to see if there was maybe a corner that they might have a place to spend the night. And it's just, it's very grounding. And we've got a lot of people doing good things, but there's a lot more to be done.
I believe that a lot of people that we have ran into, they feel almost hopeless. And I think basically a simple thing, just showing them the love of Christ really changes them. It's not that we have done anything extraordinary, but just kind of love on them, and we have seen them just change overnight. It's amazing how far love will do, and and we just try to put action behind the love, and it's just by extending a hand to them. They appreciate it so much. And the little things change them. Truly, it's the love of God that changes people and gives them hope.
It's pretty scary because people come in the Salvation Army and they're homeless. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to turn next. And the Salvation Army and places like the Shawnee Rescue Mission here gives them hope.
Homelessness in Shawnee is a depressing reality to many. The city and the nonprofit groups here are doing the best that they can to help as many people and families get back on their feet. As a community, we can do our part to make our city as safe as we possibly can.
Well, the City of Shawnee, we have some amazing different nonprofit agencies. Family Promise is just a great agency that helps homeless families here in Shawnee, and you could contact them and they could definitely provide shelter and food for families. We have the Salvation Army, and we have Mission Shawnee also, and they help with lunches for kids. They have a lot of after-school programs, and COCA also is just wonderful. They help with utilities and just bills. And these nonprofits are just a lifesaver in emergency circumstances.
If you think about what causes homelessness or what is the common denominator, a lot of it is brokenness. It's hopelessness. They may not have a mother. They may not have a father. For instance, I have a husband. I have a mother and a father and 2 sisters and a brother. If I'm in need, they know where to come. If they're in need, they know where to come, and we're going to bond together, and we're going to band together, and we're going to help one another because we're going to make it through this crisis. We're going to make it in this time period. But these people that we work with, they don't have family. There is brokenness. There are situations. There are circumstances. But that's where Shawnee Rescue Mission wants to come in and be the gap be the family. These are not just people that we want to just deal with just because they're a person. They're human. They have a heart. They have a soul. And we want to come in and we want to be their family.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, there's a large percentage of Shawnee compared to the rest of the nation that's below the poverty line, which means that people are only an illness, an accident, or even a paycheck away from being homeless. That's a large percentage of our community that can be homeless and on the streets just within days. I'm Amy Federighi with Your City Report. Thank you for watching.